The Gentleman's Sweep Show, where nothing gets swept under the rug. Fun Radio Monday. You are in the mix with DJ Smoke on The Gentleman's Sweep Show.
What's happening? What's happening? Is Monday night, 9 o'clock p.m., y'all. Welcome to the Gentleman's Sweep Show, where Fun Radio is back, baby. What's happening, Smoke?
Hey, man, how you feeling, baby?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. As y'all can probably see, the screen has gotten lovely all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, it did.
You know, Jay not here today, right? So it's not ugly like it usually is. We got some beauty gracing the screen this morning.
Right, that's true.
$20, that's it? Damn.
That's the going rate.
Oh, okay. All right, bet.
Yeah, that's the going rate.
Hey, Smoke, man, we got some loveliness to introduce today, don't we?
Yeah, we actually do.
We are introducing the lovely, the one and only Miss Constance, a.k.a. Connie in the house. What's up, girl?
Oh, everything is wonderful. I'm delighted to be here up in the Gentleman's Suite, up in these streets.
Yeah. Gentleman's Sweep Show, baby. That's how we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, listen. And look, Big Brother Jay he's on Skype today. Unfortunately, Jay can't be with us. He think he got a job, but he really don't.
Right. I don't think he got a job.
I thought he was in Wakanda.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, he's in Wakanda.
There we go, Jay.
He jumping
now
on
we
cars
talking.
in a black leotard right now, so he out doing his thing.
All right,
but,
represent.
Hey, listen, we got some new and lovely talent with us. As I introduce Connie, she's going to be with us from this day forward. Connie's going to be doing some big and wonderful things for the Gentleman's Sweep Show, right, Jay?
Pump my head up. It's already big enough.
Huh?
Yeah, don't pump my head. It's already big enough. Big
That's right, big and five. Jay, what's going on, man?
I'm chilling. How's everybody doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, man, we good.
We
good.
Y'all here, man.
How was your weekend?
What my weekend was like. Let me say this. Oh, my God. It does look a lot better. Y'all was talking about me like I wasn't there. But I see y'all live. Connie is looking amazing. Don't hurt.
Thank you so
much.
Yes. Hey, man, where you at, man? You don't got no job, man. Where you at? You can't tell us.
I can't tell people where I go on my job. Y'all understand I got that secretive type stuff.
Dang. Smoke, what's going on, man? How was your weekend?
Oh, man, it was good.
Yeah.
Had a couple of side gigs, but it was cool.
Oh, you did some DJing this weekend?
Nah, also do video editing and all that good stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it was cool.
Hey, Jay, how they said, where there's smoke, there's
always
fire.
Yes, sir.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, we got some wonderful things happening on the Gentleman's Sweep Show this week. Once again, we're introducing our new correspondent, and we got some things. She's going to be doing some great things out there and going out there talking with people and interviewing people. And we got some new segments taking place the whole 9 yards. Hey, Jay, what's going on in the news today, man? Anything special happening over in the news?
Man, everything is happening. Things is just crazy. So I'm gonna talk about it. I got some internet things blowing up today. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about it. I got a special I see you for the people. So we're gonna speak it.
All right. What's today's show about?
Man, today's show is about, man, it costs to get them draws. We're going to talk about the high expensive cost of dating. Dating nowadays is not cheap, so we're going to speak about it.
That's right. Hey, listen, and we got Connie here to keep us in check because she's going to tell us, from a woman's perspective of how things really are. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that I should know how much it costs to get the draws? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, we want to know specifically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Numbers, details,
all right.
details.
I wish I would have known. I would have had my price list all together, but that's okay.
Okay, so that's how we doing it.
That's how we doing it.
All right. Well, listen. Hey, like I said, we got a great show going on tonight. And so we even got some feedback from Facebook. I guess we got some people that have commented on a question of the day. So we're going to get those folks involved and read those comments as well. And Jay is going to do his thing with you posted it tonight. So we got a great show going on. Yeah. And the topic of discussion is going to be great. So, Hey, Jacobs, you take us to our first break, and we'll see y'all when we get back. It's the Gentleman's Sweep Show, where Fun Radio is back, baby. hot. That was how. Hey, look, this Wakanda thing is going on, right?
That's
they
right.
dancing, they doing their thing. I like that.
I got my own black on. I'm representing. What happened to yours?
Hey, look, you know what? I'm black inside. I'm black all over. You know
Good
what I'm
answer.
saying? Yeah,
Good answer.
yeah. So did you go see that show?
I did
you
go see it,
the
and I loved it. 3D. I was right up in the
3D?
front, so it was like they were spitting on me.
Dang, 3D for real?
3D.
Dang, I just saw the regular joint. Dang, she got big money.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
you
have
do
to.
it. That's how you got to do it. It's the full Wakanda experience.
The full Wakanda experience, baby. Yeah, that's it. That's what's up. That's
right.
what's up. Hey, look, well, we're going to go right into Hate on Me Hater, baby.
So where's Jay at? You know, Jay. Jay, you still on the phone?
Hey,
Of course, I'm still on the phone, man.
Okay. All right,
Jay, hey, look, hey, Jay, because we can't see you and you're not here in the flesh. We really don't believe that you know what I'm saying? That we believe you are out there jumping on cars and got your black spandex on trying to be like the Black Panther.
right.
Y'all know 1 week in a month I gotta go do my my community service, my jail time. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you. We know you got a job, Smoke.
I got
Right.
the white collar crime. I got the white collar crime when they let you keep your computers and your fire sticks and all that. That's the only reason why I'm with y'all
And
today.
see, nobody didn't even know about that, so you're really telling the truth. And who
Yeah.
knows about that, really?
Right. Think
yeah,
about it.
yeah, right.
That's that new
What's
community
up,
service.
Mark? What you got for this hate on me hater, man?
Hey man, hey, you know what I'm hating on today? No, real talk. I'm hating on poor customer service in our communities, man.
Man, that's all over.
Why every time I gotta go to McDonald's and I tell somebody what it is I want, I make it specific. I want a mocha chocolate with 4 sugar and 2 cream. How you gonna give me a mocha chocolate plain? You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of having to explain to everybody what it is I want to get. I'm tired of poor customer service. How you gonna get mad at me when I tell you what I want in a restaurant? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. It sounds
Shoot.
like you're a little bougie though with the.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. I
think
need
so?
They have to
sugar.
jot it down. A lot of times you can just remember what somebody wants, but they have to jot it down with you.
Hey, I'm tired. Hey, look. Okay, I'm bougie going to McDonald's getting a mocha chocolate.
That's right,
though.
right.
You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
deserve your bougie.
4
Margaret, I
sugar,
feel
2 cream.
Yeah.
Well, how you gonna argue with me and tell me that the mocha chocolates they automatically come with sugar and cream in it? They come this way. Nah, Slim. I said I want 4 sugar, 2 cream, and a medium mocha chocolate. Why I got to argue about that?
You don't have to argue about
So I'm
it.
just hating
I
on
would suggest that you don't before you get something extra in it that you didn't ask for. How about that?
This might be true. You're
That's
right.
right.
So I'll wait till I get it and put my
That-
own damn sugar and
absolutely,
cream in it.
that's
I think
the
that
trick to
is
it.
the remedy to my problem.
That's right.
But yeah, so I'm hating on poor customer service. You don't argue with the customer. Customer knows what he or she wants. So that's what we gonna get. Give me what I want. I'm paying $3 for this drink. Give it to me. Damn it, I'm gonna go to Starbucks.
There you go. And then you're gonna be paying $50
nothing wrong
more.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, listen.
I'm gonna tell you where you can go to get your order correct. 7-Eleven, when you gotta make
Oh, I
it
love
yourself.
7-Eleven.
So at that particular point, you put as many
Hazelnut.
creams and sugars and all that you want to, and I promise you, it don't come up to $3 or $4. So, man, yeah,
Hey.
I hate on Starbucks too if I'm paying all that money and not getting what I want.
I'm bourgeois, man. I want it made for me. You know what I'm saying? I want it made for me. That's why I say 4 cream, 2 sugar.
Man, well, I see you got some hate, but let me
Yeah,
tell you what's
yeah.
not hate, and the internet has not been hating lately. So I definitely want to show y'all something for I see y'all. So first of all, last week on Sunday, the internet broke when Black China. I know Jacob got some pics. Jake, put that picture up.
Boy.
We got. Yes, Black China looking sexy, but I tell you what wasn't so sexy. Her head game. She was on the internet and she was giving head. There was a video that released and it wasn't looking the way it needed to be looked, but that's not it. That's not it. You did what you got to do, Black China, but I tell you what broke the internet yesterday. Go ahead and put that picture up. Hey, listen, this is for the ladies strictly. Y'all know him as Safari Samuels from Love and Hip Hop. Some pictures leaked of him the other day with him going in and showing his man
Lit
meat
is not
and
the
everything.
word.
And
man.
the internet
That's an
went
understatement.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you what. y'all doing y'all thing. I can't hate on you, Black
right.
China. You know, a lot of women don't know how to suck dick, so it is what it is. You did what you had to do. You still breaking fools for paying your mortgages and buying your cars and doing all that. And Safari, hey, you know what I mean? I think your cocoa butter or your black oil or coconut oil sales is about to go up. So you know what? I see y'all out there trying to hustle. I see y'all out there doing y'all things. Y'all leave them alone and let them be great. So that's all I got for I see you, Black China and Safari Samuels. Salute.
Hey, look, hey Jay, there should be a head school 101 going on. Well, y'all should start a school.
How do you know that it's not?
Huh?
How do you know that?
Is there a school?
I'm just saying, how do you know that?
Hey, listen. I mean, hey, I just want to know. You know, where can I apply to be a test figure? I mean,
oh, you want you want to be a test dummy?
I want to be a test dummy.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question: Is head serious for you guys? Can you be in a relationship where a woman did not give you good head? Yes or no? Or a man? Pretty much for you, Connie.
Connie, you go first. I want to know.
Can I be in a relationship where what exactly?
Where man
is giving you some bum ass head,
or not giving you any?
No.
Okay.
That's the short answer to it. No.
Oh,
reciprocate.
Okay.
Reciprocate.
Reciprocate. So do unto you.
All I wanted is some reciprocity.
Wow.
I knew I liked you for a reason on this show.
There you go. Don't have me out here doing whatever and you can't give it back.
Get these sisters straight, man.
I'm gonna get them straight.
Get them straight.
I'm gonna get them straight.
Hey, Jake, what about you? You think you can be in a relationship without getting some head?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no. listen, head is the one thing I do not need you to be pretty doing. When you give me head, I need you to be as nasty, as sloppy, as freaky as you could be. You better spit on it. Your eyes better look like they teared up. You better look like you gagged 4 or 5 times. I mean, for real, head is not something you need to be pretty at. Like as a dude, if you're gonna go in there for your female, go face first. Stop playing games. Make it happen. Head is important. We adults. Stop playing kid games.
Hey, I heard that guys don't like for the female to look up at, or the woman to look up at them as they're doing it. So that's
what.
You better give me eye contact.
I want to see. I want that visual. You heard me? Yeah, I want to know. Okay. I want to see. I want you to look into my eyes, and that would tell me that you are enjoying this. Huh?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like Jay said, when you look like you gonna choke and your eyeball look like it's gonna pop out your skull, that let me know that you're doing some things right.
That's the test right there.
Yeah, hey, look.
There is no sexier sound in the world than a woman choking while she is giving you head. It's like she is choosing your penis over breathing. So I appreciate all the women that make it happen. Salutes.
You ready for this, Connie? You ready for these dudes on this show?
So up to tell you, this how we go.
Are you ready? You got to come,
I see now where I've walked into.
Yeah, you're in trouble, son. You got to bring that woman's perspective.
I see.
It's gotten a little raunchy, so you know what I'll do? I'll just move along with you posted it, because my you posted it is not that bad. So I'm going to keep the you posted it PG so we won't scare Connie away. So y'all already know how this segment goes. I look everywhere for some of the dopest, funniest things that people have been posting on the internet, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. So Jacob, if you put that first one up, check this out. My ladies, I need you guys to understand that some things you cannot lose. We got the lady that's out there on the water slide with her weave is gone. So sometimes we need to hold on to these things, real tightly. So ladies, keep your weave looking straight when y'all go out. All right, show the next one, Jay. Y'all know what it is. Black people show off when it's tax season. Look at this lady. This lady she in her all silver get up. She is looking like she is ghetto superstar out there. You know what's gonna happen? She gonna buy a new car this month, and in 3 months it's gonna get repossessed. So go ahead and stunt and look pretty for a minute, but you gonna look crazy at the end. I put the next one.
I like to see her getting off of that joint.
I want to ride with her. Shotgun.
Listen, she got all silver everything. That ain't gonna last long. They gonna come get that one. But listen. I want to post this up for all those girls out there that's really thinking they bad. If you ever want to put a woman in her place, all y'all need to do is give her a white wash rag and some Dow soap and tell her go clean herself. You know what I mean? Because when she comes out, that rag ain't gonna look like you just gave it. It's gonna be black stains. It's gonna look crazy on this. So y'all already know about how I feel about the white wash rag challenge. So before you go in there, make sure you have it. So gentlemen, please make sure you go and buy you some white wash rags and some clear soap.
Don't set her up like that, gentlemen, please.
Hey, look,
the next thing I want to tell y'all, listen, side pieces need motivation too. So this joint right here says, you bitches ain't never gonna find a man if you keep worrying about his girlfriend. Wow. So that's some side piece advice, man. Do you worry about you? Hey, listen, the gentleman's sweet. We support side pieces, main chicks, and we love y'all all. Keep doing what you're doing.
She just messed it up for everybody. Everybody.
You think so?
I hate her.
I want to show y'all a picture, and this is no joke. Go ahead and put that last one up. This picture right here was done by a black artist, and they broke the internet with this. This picture went viral. It was just a fun picture of some of the black people shooting dice or doing whatever. How many people can y'all recognize in there? Who y'all see?
Oh, man.
Everybody.
Of course, you see Prez, you see Martin Luther King, you see Allen Iverson. Malcolm X.
Yes. Obama and Michelle.
Obama
You got Mike Tyson over there in the back.
Is that Kanye?
And
Punk ass
Obama
in the back?
got all the money in his hand. I knew he was a winner.
I know that ain't Kanye punk ass
Hey, you
in the
see
back.
the bottles? Why about Obama got some Hennessy and them things that they sipping on?
You see how they got to do us? He probably sipping on some Hennessy right now.
In his mouth, if that's a cigarette.
Why you say, hey Smoke? Why you say you see how they got to do us? This was drawn by a black artist, man.
No, I'm saying you see how they got to do us. What I'm saying is I can see Obama doing that. After all that 8 years, man, he need to sip something.
He probably was already doing it.
Relax a little bit.
Like he been through a lot.
Join or something.
He been through a lot in 8 years. So man, go ahead and enjoy yourself.
That's all I got for you posted. I'm throwing it back to y'all.
Hey, listen, we got an awesome show, awesome topic going on today, and we're gonna be talking about, what is the topic? What the topic is? What you gotta do?
It costs.
Huh?
It costs
to get those draws.
We gonna talk about it's expensive out here dating. We gonna need some help, man. I mean, come on now. Does a man gotta pay? Does a woman gotta pay? How do we work this out, man? How do we get to know each other as cheaply or as inexpensively as possible?
You know what? And with that said, and Netflix. Yeah, for real.
But that did go up too. I think it went up like
it did go up. It went up a damn $1.
Goodness, you
know,
can't catch a break.
I've been Netflixing and chill for a minute.
Yeah.
Say yes, it went up.
So we're gonna be asking some hard questions, Connie. So it's three of us. So you're gonna have to bring it, baby, with the women's perspective because we're going to be talking about this, and we want you to keep it 100% with us. You're a beautiful, attractive lady who has it going on, and I'm sure you've been on your dates. Are you single, Connie? You
not at the moment. Okay. I'm not single at the moment.
Okay, so you have a man right now. So you need to explain to us what he did to keep it, maintain it, and how he has to keep this thing going with you.
And it's not what you think either.
No.
Not what you think.
Okay, so bet we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this
thing. That's a good topic right there.
So look, what it costs to get them draws, baby.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about some good things. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be right back shortly. We're gonna be coming back and we're gonna continue with our topic of the day, and we're about to have some fun. So
yeah, Jay,
we'll bring it back shortly. The Gentleman's Sweep Show.
All right.
Big pimpin', baby. Welcome to this week's episode of Hump Day Romance. I'm your host, Zeus. I'm not really a big fan of first dates. To me, they're a waste of time. You think you're getting to know somebody, but you're not really meeting who they really are. You're meeting the person who they want you to think they are. Most first dates are polite. They don't really ask deep questions. You just want to go with the flow and ask polite questions. What if you could go on a first date and ask real questions? Are you a serial killer? Have you ever shot anybody? So you don't have to find out the answer later on down the line. I bet you that date will go a little bit different. Probably go something like this. How you doing? All right, touch that. So where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. That's great. So how much do you get in food stamps a month?
So is your car in your parents' name?
How many cornrows do you have under that wig?
So how many good morning, beautiful texts do you send out a day?
Do you grease your scalp with chapstick?
What's your credit looking like?
It's summertime. It's hot. How many showers do you take a day?
If I put my finger in your butt, what would you do?
Roundhouse your ass. How many people have you slept with?
6.
Multiply times 3.
Do you really have a job or do you work for 5 links?
What size font do you use when you key a nigga's car?
What weekend do you see your kids that I already know about?
How deep are your father issues?
How many hours of Call of Duty do you play a day?
How many of your baby daddies do you have tatted on your back?
How many bills do your parents still pay for you?
Which titties are smaller than the other?
Is your car in your parents' name?
So you do have your GED? You don't. Is your rent $25 a month?
Look, tell the truth. How big are you?
Shit, yes. It's when it's cold. It's cold out. Have you ever been a whore?
What?
Does the word train mean anything to you?
Respect.
Yeah, Diddy. I caught you. You was laughing. So what? You're not gonna click on another video? You're not gonna subscribe? You're just gonna hit it and quit it? Follow me on Instagram. Get the liking. Facebook. Get the stalking. Follow me on Twitter. I'm funny as hell. You better retweet something up in here. That's it.
Hey, welcome back to the Gentleman Sweep
you
Show.
started right when we come back from that first commercial.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Gentleman Sweep Show. Fun Radio is back. Hey, listen, we got the lovely Miss Connie with us tonight. Connie's going to be doing some special things with us for the remainder of this show, and we're going to be doing some great things. Connie, what's going on with you?
Oh, nothing and everything. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me here. I'm excited about what's coming up and what you guys have planned for the future, and I'm ready to go.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, again, my name is Constance Stevenson. I am of a certain age. I am originally from D.C., lived in Maryland for the last 20-odd years, and I have 2 daughters, a single mom of 2 daughters. One is away in college. So, yeah, again, Washingtonian. I watched you guys' show a few times before, and
you were actually a guest on the guest speaker.
Yes.
We called into the radio, and you gave some good advice and everything.
Yes. So yeah, I'm just enjoying everything, and I'm just happy to be here.
Well, we happy to have you. That's real talk. So
Appreciate it.
we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna do get some
forward to
knowledge
it.
and kick some
Looking
knowledge
forward
and
to it.
some hood knowledge and everything else.
And some ignorant knowledge.
And some ignorant knowledge. Yeah, we just gonna be
Right.
off the
Some
chain.
ignorant.
Yeah. So listen, we talking about we talking about the high price of dating. You know what I'm saying? So tell me, from a woman's perspective, okay, should a man be the one that initiates payment on the first date?
Yes.
Okay, so that's just all right. Yes. So what if he doesn't want to pay?
Then he doesn't want to date.
Damn.
So then that wouldn't be a date.
No?
No, that wouldn't be a date, because if you're inviting a female out, a woman out that you're interested in going out with, then that would mean that you are
Initiating, you want to pursue.
You're taking that female out, then that's your cost.
So is it, you consider it proper etiquette, for a man to pay even, on a first date? Or how about just dating, period?
Yeah.
I think that once you've dated a few times, that it's absolutely okay for the female to, and I use the word treat, to treat from time to time. But for the most part, in my opinion, that I believe the man should pay.
Wow. Jay, you hear what she's saying?
Oh, I know she believed that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you from the jump. Me and Connie could never date, or excuse me, she would never be courted by me, because my famous song is "I love her because she got her own."
Right.
When I'm out with a woman, I think Connie did say one thing. Like, if it's your first date, I think your first date really depends on what angle. Is this a date or is this a hangout? It's a complete difference.
Exactly.
If we just hanging out as friends, then we Dutching this. I want 2 checks. But if I'm really trying to, let's be real. If I'm trying to get them draws, if I'm trying to get your interest, if I'm courting you, then that first time, I think it's okay for a gentleman to pay, or I think you need to both have that established before you go somewhere. So, that way there's no confusion when that check comes and the waiter pushed the check on your side and you push that check in the middle. We already know what's going on.
No, I gotta go to the bathroom. That would be my angle on that one.
Hey Jay, that's an awkward moment for me, man. I feel inclined to pay on that first joint, the first date. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like it's like I'm guilted into it or something.
But did you ask the female out? Like Jay say, it depends on what type of date is it. Are you guys just hanging out and that you got that established, or did you ask this female out on a date? Look at here. I'd like to take you out tonight, show you a good time, or what have you. So taking me out tonight does not mean that I'm supposed to be financing it. Right?
True. I give you yes. I absolutely agree.
Okay, then so you said it costs to get those draws. So even if you were just hanging out, isn't it always your motivation, you guys, to get the draws, whether you're hanging out or not? So that first date and you're hanging out is also
a lot of times when we are going out. That's how I feel. I feel if you got to pay, you got to pay. I also feel like you need to determine up front how much you're willing to pay. Just because y'all know my key sentence for all people out there to explain who J. Russ is, I lower the standards. If I am taking a woman out on a first date, it is going to be something simple. It is going to be something where we can sit in front of each other and talk, because I need to understand, do we have chemistry? Do we have anything that will help us moving forward to want to continue this? The worst feeling in the world is for you to go out on a date, you to spend hundreds of dollars, and then you get that handshake, or you get that, all right, it was nice meeting you, and they walk away. So first dates, I believe you should keep it simple, and you should get to know that person. So my question right now to everybody is, what is a cheap date? You know what I mean? Like, Connie, if somebody took you to like Applebee's or Fridays or something just real chill on the first date, are there going to be red flags that goes up? Or how do you feel about, places to go, or how much money a person should spend on the first date?
So if it's a date, then I would not be expecting Applebee's. I would not be expecting. If we're hanging out, then sure, we can meet up at Fridays. We can meet, and notice I said meet up. I didn't say you coming to pick me up from my door and I have my high heels on and my, I'm fresh dressed and ready to impress. If we're hanging out, I'll meet you up at Fridays. We can get the entree, the unlimited entree, and I may even consider. Nah, I'm not going to consider. I'll pay the tip. How about that? I'm still adamant about the fact that I think that the guy should pay.
Hey, but look, that sounds like a meet and greet, though. So would that be like a meet and greet?
That's what it is.
Okay, so that's like
first date.
So that's like if you were online or something and you met somebody online, you go for a meet and greet type of deal. That's when you go to a Starbucks or to a,
Well, he said keep it simple. He said, so that would exactly be what it is.
So Jay,
Marcus, Marcus, let me ask you this question, Marcus, because you are really the gentleman of the Gentleman's Sweep Show. So if you are about to go out with a young lady you just met, you like her, she likes you, what is your idea of a first date? Where are you taking her? What is the amount of money you're willing to spend? What is your idea of a first date?
Okay, it's funny you should ask that, because I've been thrown back into the dating scene, right? So when you're dating, when you're dating multiple people, that joint can be expensive. So you got to date on a budget.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
true.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that proper budget is, and I wanted to find out. I was hoping to get that right tonight because I got bills to pay. So if I'm dating several women, I like to do nice things, real talk. So if I'm doing something with somebody who I'm really interested in, who I could take it to a different level, then I really don't have no limits to a certain degree. I could say, I guess that's an oxymoron. You have limits to a certain degree, no limits. But I don't know, Jay. I think it depends on my interest in that particular person. Is this somebody who I can build something with, who I'm looking at to take to a different level?
But you're not going to know that on the first day. I suggest that you guys do your research when you are initially talking to the female. Find out the little things about them. If you really want to be cheap or you really don't want to spend a lot of money, date women who are on diets. they're not going to get
I ain't never
anything
think
more
about
than
that.
$5 salad. Get a glass of water because they want to wash the carbs.
So-
they want
so
to
that-
wash the sugar.
That's
Listen,
kinda
that's
dangerous.
an
So that would
inside
make a
tip.
guy
That's a
cheat,
fat
though.
girl date.
Now,
Thank me
I
later.
just
Thank
want to get
me
a
later.
woman opinion
Thank
on
me
that.
later.
No, but that sounds
Listen,
like a guy being.
hey Connie,
Yes.
that was genius. That was about
That
somebody's
was. That
best
was.
advice.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
telling
heard.
you. And that's an insider thing. So, like I said, thank me later.
That we got one insider joy for the. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, listen, we
First
got an
night.
advantage tonight.
Gave it up on the first night.
Hey, that's what's up. So listen, so men, we tend to value our finances. Some of us, right?
And as you
So
should.
if we are monitoring our money, and we are as attached to our money with dating, and it's as important to us. Now, is it okay for a man to say, if we spending $200 for that night, is it okay for us to expect to get that booty that night?
No.
No,
It's an investment.
Listen,
it's an investment.
It's an investment. You don't get
How
a
many-
return on the first night. Your rate of the return is not going to be on that first night.
Dividends,
Next
baby.
question.
Dividends pay monthly. I get it, but
You
but
see,
I'm
if you
saying,
want to be that quick to get the draws, and then I'm suspicious of whether you're that quick in bed.
thank you. Hey, listen, time out on a first date, $200? You are out of your damn mind.
Yes.
Hey, for
Tell him,
that
Jay.
$200, do
See,
you
you're
expect to get
focused
the
on
draws?
the $200. I wasn't focused on the $200. $200
No, I'm not
sounds
saying
pretty,
you, Connie. I'm not saying
okay.
you, Connie. I'm saying Marcus was even thinking about spending $200. This is the
I ain't saying nothing
problem.
about no $200.
The problem What happens is the more
you
amount
did.
of money
Listen,
you spend on a
$200.
date,
Yeah, you did.
what you're doing is you're setting high expectations. So if I
Yeah.
spend $200 on a date, that female is thinking that I'm really into you. I really like you. One thing women don't want to do is when they really like someone, they don't want to rush things. So
Right.
if you spending money and you going out there and you being all chivalrous and doing all this stuff, you are setting a precedent that, look, I'm feeling you. Like, I'm really about to court you.
Right.
So you know what? We want to slow things down, get to know each other, and, trying to get ass on the first night, that might not work. You know what I mean? That's one thing you have to understand. I honestly think, like, the lower it is, the less money you spend, the more fun you have. Like, really just vibing with somebody, talking to somebody, laughing. Those are going to be
That's
the thing.
true.
If your angle is to get them draws, keep it simple, man. Keep the money in your pocket and use your mouthpiece. Show them you. Don't show them your wallet. Show them you.
Right.
Okay, so that sounds like some relationship building stuff right there. That don't sound. Hey, Smoke, does that sound like a player, or does it sound like somebody who want to build a relationship, or does that sound like somebody who want
that's on point trying to watch the pockets?
to watch the pockets and establish
Well,
a real
just being
relationship?
smart about
I
it.
mean,
Just
yeah,
being smart
you
about it,
know.
because
Okay.
like you see,
All right.
going in, you don't know how that's
You don't
going
know
to
what's
end.
up.
You don't know how,
You don't know
what
what
it's
people's
going to
intentions
manifest
are.
to.
So
Exactly.
So it's safe to put a budget on it then. It's safe for a man to
Damn
put a
right.
budget on
You
it.
damn right.
But you have to think that the least expensive dates are usually the most fun dates, like bowling. That doesn't cost a lot. Movies doesn't really cost a lot. It's when you are trying to impress, and if you're doing something that you're ordinarily not going to do throughout the relationship anyway, I agree. Don't start off like that.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be
Thank-
looking forward every weekend, and I'm gonna need you to step it up a notch every weekend. If that's how you starting out the gate.
Well, damn.
And that's
Okay.
how,
Yeah.
Also,
that's how
let's
that's
get
how
it.
things get
Hey, Jay,
expensive.
we started McDonald's, then we
Well, no,
work our
not-
way up to
not necessarily
Burger King.
McDonald's, but
So-
no.
That's how you do that.
So what about the
Nothing messy.
creativity in the date? Does the creativity, so if it's less money but creative, as if somebody put some thought into the dating, that first date, is that more impressive than how much money he's spending?
It can be. It depends on what your creativity idea is, though.
Okay. So what about, going to I don't know, to a cooking show
I love
or
it.
doing
Yeah.
a pottery class,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Make it-
Absolutely. You put some thought into that, and that
Okay.
definitely is appreciated, and it goes a long way.
Okay. All right. So, hey, listen. I guess Smoke just gave us the signal. We're getting ready to go on break. We're going to come right back, y'all. The Gentleman Sweep Show. We're going on our next break, but we'll be right back. We're going to be talking more about this topic and talking with the lovely Miss Connie and getting a woman's perspective of things. Jay is on location somewhere out in West Bumfuck, Jablit. We don't know
Wakanda.
where.
Jay
but
is
we'll
in the
be
car.
back.
Jay got the laptop in this car, sitting at the corner. He right around the corner.
With no pants on.
Right. Hey, we'll be right back, y'all. It's the Gentleman Sweep Show. Fun radio, baby.
What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing? I know I've been missing a couple of days, but this is another video on my 90 videos of 90 days challenge. I apologize, I've been missing some days, but I'll make up for every video. This is gonna be another quick video, man. My homeboy was taking somebody out. He took him out for Valentine's Day. It was like their first date or whatever. He was just asking me for some pointers and everything. And since they didn't have a history like that, this their first date. You know what I'm saying? I told them to keep it light, keep it cheap, keep it steady. Just something they can do more conversating than anything. And somebody was like, "Oh, that's cheap." So it got me talking about not relationships, but dating. Going out on dates. And when you have your first date, it's a brand new relationship. I'm a firm believer that you are not supposed to be spending a whole bunch of money. A lot of guys like to flex about what they got and take their girls to a fancy restaurant or spend a lot of money on them and cheese or whatever. But at the end of the day, that right there didn't help you get no pussy. She was gonna give you pussy regardless, as long as you didn't say nothing to fuck it up. Your mouth is what talks you in and out of it, not your pocket. So they'll use your pocket. They'll gladly lose your pocket. And since you balling on the first date, guess what? You're going to have to continue doing that again and again. You have set the trend. You have set the trend. This is the standard, so you can't go no lower. And a lot of guys be like, well, that's your dumb ass fault, because you sit there and spend all that money on a date, and then 9 times out of 10, the conversation was whack anyway. And that's the important thing. You're learning somebody. You're learning somebody new. So you gotta, in my opinion, keep it cheap, like a walk in the park or something simple, where y'all can have a conversation. And then you can know whether or not you want to go on a second date, if you want to do more. You have to earn that extra. You can't just get the extra, you know what I'm saying? Well, I put on my makeup. So the fuck what? I put on clean drawers. What's the damn difference? So that's my advice. All the fellas out there, man, you got a chick you taking on the first date. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, be bummy with it. I'm just saying the conversation was most important. Then you gradually grow into something larger. You see what I'm saying? That way, if it don't work out, you're not that mad about it. People get mad. They be like, man, I spent all that doggone money on this. But yep, see, that was, you shouldn't have did it. So that's just my quick advice. If you agree, disagree, whatever, like, comment, share this video, and I'll see y'all next time. All right, then. Bye.
Hey, we're right back to the Gentleman Sweep Show, Fun Radio, baby. Hey, what y'all think about that? Jay, what you think about that?
Simplicity.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it simple.
Keeping it simple, and I agree. I guess when you keep it simple,
just long as it don't border on boring. Okay, it's just simple and then it's boring. So it's a fine line. Fine line
between simple and boring.
Simple and boring. That's right.
The expectations, man. The expectations.
Well, you're always going to have them. Always going to have them.
Hey, well, you know what? I'm all for it. Jay, what's going on, man?
I tell y'all what we need to do. We need to get into that Marcus Darling, because this one right now, this week, it's a little bit tricky. So y'all know how we do. Marcus is the only person on the show, well, maybe Connie now, that's able to give sound, avid advice. Okay. Marcus, I got a letter I'm going to read to you, and I need you to help this young lady out. Are you ready for the Dear Marcus, darling?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Here we go. Yes. Dear Marcus, I am a 39-year-old woman in a place I thought I would never be in life. I'm a planner and thought I had my whole entire life planned out to a T. I got married to my high school sweetheart right after we finished college. We bought our first house together on schedule, and then followed the plan to have 2 beautiful daughters who are now 14 and 9. My life was set, so I thought, until my husband came to me recently and said he wanted to try to have another baby. Yes, that's right. He now wants that son. Marcus, that wasn't in our plan, and I'm not feeling it. Call me selfish or whatever, but just because he caught baby fever, I don't think that I should be focused, and I signed up for that because it's a huge commitment. I am writing to you all because I need advice. We have been trying to have a baby now for the last 5 months, and nothing has happened because my husband has no idea I have been secretly taking birth control pills. He has made an appointment for us to go to the doctor and see what the issue is. So I know sooner or later I'm going to have to tell him I don't want another child. How do I go about telling him and not ruining my marriage in the process, sir? Signed, stick to the plan.
Wow. That is heavy. Yeah. And I understand having plans. Right. I understand mapping your life out and having a direction, and having things go the way that you intended on them going. There's two people involved in this, and I think you're being a little unfair in this situation because you're lying to him outright. You know what I'm saying? You're lying to him outright by taking the birth control. He's expecting one thing. How is he going to feel if he finds out that you're actually taking that birth control, first of all? I think that things have gone your way up until this moment perfectly. I think you both need to sit down and talk about this, and you need to be 100% with him about what's going on with you. You can't be lying to him. You're lying to him outright right now. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to anybody else because it's not just about you. You need to talk to your man and you need to tell him straight up what's going on with you. I feel like honesty in this situation is the best policy.
Absolutely.
And the sooner the better, because if he finds out about it later, that could disrupt your natural flow, which seems to be going pretty good for you right now.
And then how long are you going to keep up with this pretense? Like how long? It's been 5 months now, so how long are you going to keep it up, like indefinitely? Right. And so that can lead to a whole host of other issues as well. Eventually he's going to want to think that maybe it's something wrong with him, maybe it's something wrong with you. Why aren't we getting pregnant? He's going to require you to go to the doctor. It's just going to open up a whole.
He did already.
Exactly. So no, I agree. Honesty is the best policy. Weigh the pros and cons of it and talk with him and let him know these are the reasons why I don't. Is there some type of compromise you guys can come up with? But outside of that, I wouldn't recommend the lying.
Yeah, that thing is pretty heavy. That's nothing to play with. I think that you need to stop right now. You need to have that conversation now before y'all end up going to the doctor.
I wouldn't say you have to tell him you
right. Exactly.
That might if they married. That would mess up the whole marriage.
You're right.
No, don't say that.
Leave the birth control part out of it. Just
Right.
say, listen, I don't want no more kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then y'all talk about it. And if I agree with you on that.
Yeah, because he might go upside her head. You don't know how these dudes are.
Right, exactly.
These dudes are the change.
Domestic violence.
You know what I'm saying? They real violent.
Hey, Jay, you want to give us the uncut version of that? What you think, brother?
Hey, listen, y'all had it. The gig is up. The gig is up. At this point, you done stretched it as long as you can stretch it. You was rocking with the birth control pills and, you was hoping after a while of not getting pregnant. Some people just hope that you just give it up. You know what I mean? One thing about baby fever is baby fever sometimes comes and goes. Right. So what she tried to do is she tried to ride that wave out. She tried to ride it out, and 5 months later, he still wants that baby. It's time to just have the conversation with that man and say no. Right. If your child now is 9 years old, the youngest child, you are counting those days down till that child gets out the house. She don't want to start back in on day 0.
Right.
So you just got to be able to have that talk with that man. I agree with y'all. I'm not telling nobody about no birth control pills because if you lied about that, he's going to see what else you lied about.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Jay, go ahead.
No, y'all got it. That's a situation
I say
where the
give
gig
his
is up.
ass
She
a
gonna have to
puppy.
come clean.
Buy his ass a puppy. Let him take care of that puppy. Let him get up at 5 a.m. and potty train the puppy, clean up his shit, and buy dog food. And let him start small.
And that's just
start
like having a baby.
I bet you he'll change his mind after that because it's actually worse than having a baby sometimes. So start small. Maybe that could be your compromise, baby. Maybe we're not ready for a baby yet, but how about we get a little chihuahua? See how that work out.
Right. And you know
at this point, things are detrimental. Yeah. And I'm saying that because she's now messing with this man's confidence.
That's right.
Because this man thinks something is wrong with his peace if he want to now go see the doctor. So right now, she got to stop messing with this man's head and just say, look, baby, I don't want to have no baby. Let's stop, or they could talk about it.
And she can also push the positive aspect of it talk about how, the kids are getting grown now to a point where they don't have to they could be in the house by themselves.
They're independent.
Allowing
Yeah,
them
right.
to be able to go travel and do things
And let me tell you,
together as a team. As a couple.
Yes.
And enjoy their relationship.
And let me just tell you this: that daycare is no joke.
Daycare is no joke.
That's
right?
like another mortgage. So
I pay
there's another
that,
aspect of
so
that.
I already
Absolutely.
know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's gonna happen though, right? If she tell that man that she was using birth control, she gonna need to watch a gentleman sweep to understand, or he gonna need to, because he gonna be single and he gonna need to figure out what's the high price of date now to get these draws, because if they've been married for about 14 years, a lot has changed.
Yeah, that's right. A whole lot has changed. So,
or he may go and fertilize somebody else. How about that?
Oh,
How about that? That's what.
But then he gonna be regretting.
That happens.
He gonna regret it though.
Well,
he'll be like, damn, I should have stayed with my wife.
Right.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Child support.
So listen, back to our topic. I want to ask y'all this question. This is the question that I have. So we understand that when you first start dating someone, it's really getting to know them or whatever. So we did this poll on Facebook. And on Facebook, every woman said that if they have to pay for the first date, that's a sign of them not being really into that person, or that's a sign that we're not going anywhere else after that. That's a red flag for them. So I'm going to throw this out to you, Connie, and I'm going to throw this out to everybody out there. Okay. Should someone going on a first date, and I'm saying date, not hangout, but a first date, and somebody asking you to pay, is that a red flag?
Yes, for me, it's a red flag. Yes, it is, because for me personally, I still have my old-fashioned values, and I believe that there's a role that a man plays and should continue to play, just like I have my role as well. And on a first date, again, if you're asking me out on the date and then you turn around and say, well, can you pay? Absolutely not. Not only will I not be paying, I'll be going to the bathroom and then going out the back door and getting in my car, but I'll never call you again, because first of all, it seems like you bamboozled me. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm hoodwinked. Right. And then if that's how the relationship is going to start off, I don't want no parts of it. Absolutely not.
It's funny, and I'll talk trash about it, but I absolutely believe that a man should pay on a first date, and I believe that it should be a tasteful date. A very tasteful date where you could sit down and communicate, not going to the movies, where you can actually talk and get to know each other. I believe that a man should do that. Now, in the relationship, as a relationship develops, then yes, there is a time I believe that a woman should take her man out.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take her man out, treat him, make him feel good. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So what about you, Jay? What you think about that?
I feel like this is me. I feel like first dates, I control that. If I ask you to go out on the first date, I control that. Every first date I have gone on in my life, I've paid for. Yeah. That's the first one. Yeah. I believe that when you're going on a first date, I've learned a lot. When I was really trying to court somebody, meaning wanted to be around, wanted to see you for a while or whatever, I would take you to some place real nice that we can sit down and we can talk. Like my idea of a perfect first date, if I was trying to court somebody, would be the melting pot. The melting pot, or somewhere where you would have to sit down and you would have to be forced to communicate with somebody. If anybody's ever been to the melting pot, it's a fondue place where you have to make your own food yourself. Right. So that forces you, while you are sitting there with someone, to talk to them. And right then and there, if we don't have chemistry, if we can't talk, we're wasting our time.
That's right.
Then I got to the point where I wasn't trying to court nobody. I was just trying to get the draws. If I was trying to get the draws, we going to Fridays, we going to Applebee's, we going somewhere where we could just chill and talk. I'm putting some liquor in you, and then I'm going to wherever, and I'm about to put this meat in you. So that was just the way that it was for me. So like my whole thing is, what are you looking for? Right. If you're looking to really get to know somebody, you got to invest that money, and you got to invest your time. If you not, then keep it simple.
That's right. And it's funny because at our age now, we're grown folks. I'm not going to get into the age number specifically, but we're grown, you know what I mean? So it's time to do grown folk things, you know what I mean? I don't mind taking a lady who is worth my time, because I value my time. Right. I value my money, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to spend it on somebody, she's got to be worthwhile. That's just.
But how would you even know that? I mean, I hear you guys, but how would you even know what her worth is on the first date? Well, so you really need to. Your first impression is the best impression. So if well, however it's going to work out, it's going to work out the way it's going to work out. But you don't know how you're going to feel about that person at the end of the day. You don't know if you're going to like them, if you're going to dislike them, if you want to continue to see them. At the end of the day, you might decide that you don't want to see them again. So I just say go in with your best foot forward, be you, do as you would, normally would do, and then let it unfold. It doesn't have to. It shouldn't have to be that serious. And like Jay say, it depends on what your motivation is. For me personally, I don't mind going on a date that's not intimate. It don't have to be at a melting pot. I would love to go, like I mentioned before, bowling or something fun, an icebreaker. You don't have to be sitting there like you're being interviewed. It doesn't have to be any awkward moments. Like you said, feed me a couple of drinks and it's on and popping. Let me win and you might get lucky. Who knows? But again, it's your motivation.
Yeah, hey, I can take.
I like that right there.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
Okay, got him.
Right,
hey, listen,
right.
This is the last piece of tidbit I can get these men out here. Because I really believe one thing that Connie said that I agree with is it's the first date, man. And if it's the first date, you got to stick to your game plan. I don't care how beautiful a woman is, how perfect her body is, what type of job she got. I don't care about none of that. My game plan is going to be the same game plan for whether a chick look like a 2 or whether a chick look like a 10. If you a 10, we still going to the same places. I'm going to take a 2. If because you dating somebody that you think looks amazing or is extravagant and all that, you think you got to bring her all those things, then what you are trying to do at that point, you are trying to please her and you're trying to impress her. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm trying to get the draws. So because I'm trying to get the draws, I treat them all the same, and either we gonna go there or we not. But at the end of the day, I'm not spending more than $50 for a first date.
You guys just say it's a high cost to get the draws, so that you're not making sense. If you're trying to get the draws and it's a high cost, then you're going to have to put out for it. Just like you're expecting her to put out, you're going to have to put out.
Hey, well, you know what? Here's the thing. I guess at the end of the day, the bottom line is the man pays on the first date.
I
agree.
That
the bottom line?
I concur.
Jay, you agree with that? That's just the bottom line.
I totally agree with that on the first date. Then after that, we can go.
We all agree. We'll
work something out.
And that's right. That's right. And go
after
from
that,
there.
it's the layaway plan.
And then the second date, I will treat. Listen, the second date, I'll treat you to the park.
Oh, that's cuteness.
To the park.
She
Was.
said,
Oh, no. Hold on. Now,
so check this out, Jay.
We going to the club, the park?
If it's my date, no.
Stop talking about the club.
No, we talking about Anacostia Park or something. Something.
Hey, check it with
swings.
Check this.
We're gonna walk and we're gonna enjoy nature. I may bring a picnic bag.
Okay. Some sandwiches and some.
Okay. It's on me.
I check this out, Jill Scott. Hey, Jay on the line. Hey, listen, we about to do a weekend wrap up. What we got going on next week?
Hey, listen.
Next week we going through some exciting things, man. We just gonna keep it rolling, gentleman sweep style. Y'all already know we talking about dating issues and people's issues, and we getting into it.
Yeah, man, we got some exciting things going out. You guys are going to see Connie out and about, interviewing people, talking to people. We're going to be on. We're going to do music shows. We're going to be interviewing artists. We got some new and exciting things going up, man. We're talking about this on a weekly basis. We don't just do the show. We talk about this stuff off the air, right? And we trying to take things to a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
we got some loveliness with us. You know what I'm saying?
So all the G Suite fans. Welcome Connie to the show.
Yeah, so we want to welcome you, Connie. Thank you for showing us. We love you. We're going to enjoy this. So, hey, listen. So we're going to see y'all next week on the Gentleman Sweep Show. Same time, same day. Hey, we love y'all. We're looking forward to doing some big things. We will be back Monday night, right?
Monday. See y'all next Monday.
Yeah. I bet. Gentleman Sweep Show. Fun radio, baby.
All right.
The Gentleman Sweep Show, where nothing gets swept under the rug. Fun Radio Monday. You are in the mix with DJ Smoke on the Gentleman Sweep Show.